The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 18. You get the Nasdaq down 9. S&Ps are off 1. Gold contracts down $4.70, trading at $12.75. Silver's down 12 cents, $16.95 an ounce. We have the copper market up a penny and a half at $3.17 a pound. Light sweet crude flat, 51.47. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note up 4 ticks, 124.030. 30-year bond up 11, 152.17. Now, both of those, we'll get onto those. Both of those came down hard last week. You did reject the lower swing point this morning, so it's going to be a big day in bonds. Also, a huge day in the King Dollar, folks. King Dollar right now up 176 ticks, 93.755. King Dollar just tested its last swing high that it's been trying to test forever. It failed October 6th. It looks like it's going to fail again this morning. Euro's at 117.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 113.75 to the U.S. dollar. Friday, all green.
Quite a day.
All new all-time highs except the Russell 2000. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go inside the Dow and see what's happening point-wise inside the Dow. Putting positive points into it, you get Home Depot putting 12, American Express putting 6, Nike putting 5, Walmart putting 4. Taken away from it, United Health, nothing big, right? 6 points. GE 5.5. Big Mac 5. Yeah, 5.7. Goldman 4.9. Inside the NDX 100, we take a look at the NDX 100. Strength out here today is Seagate Technology. These things move around beyond belief.
Maybe they had earnings. That's quite a 10%.
Yeah. Isn't it? Up 9.7%. You get Western Digital up 2%. That's going to be off the Seagate Technology numbers. So let's go. Oh, look at Hasbro. No one's buying toys.
Yeah, and they beat, man. I don't know if you saw. I mean, they beat. It looked like on earnings, they beat on the revenue, or they beat on a few different categories, and they obviously didn't beat on everything that they counted.
So let's see. We'll go over to Seagate Technology first. That's up 9.7%. You're trading 38.25. Oh, I see. This has been a dog anyway. Okay, so this equity has come down since 50. Was that 50? Is that $50? Yeah, 50. Yes. $50 in April. Comes up to where it had its last downdraft. Oh, so this is just a deal. Oh no, this is the earnings, right? Yeah. Estimate was 86 cents. They made 96. Revenue estimate 2.54. They made 2.63.
It's a nice beat.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Let's go back over to Hasbro. See what Hasbro has to say.
Go back to where you were just. So yeah, here's the number. Earnings per share 209 versus 194.
Yeah.
Revenue rises 7%. Trying to see where
it's going to be the top one, right? They're on a conference call and they're saying shipment uncertainty probably to Toys R Us, because Toys R Us went bankrupt at the wrong time, folks, right before the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that's just like.
Yeah, so we're not going to. Yeah, just sorry, but so they beat on profit and revenue expectations, but then we don't even have book gives downbeat, and that's probably just going to. I mean, just is going to talk about this downbeat, whatever they're talking about in the future. And they had their last quarter was really rough, and that's where I think I heard. Listen to Bloomberg this morning saying that they had dropped more than their last quarter is really where they surprised for a big negative, and so when the first numbers came out, the reporting was kind of hinting that investors were glad they came in this quarter after disappointing so much last quarter. And yeah, there's the last quarter when they went from 115 down to 102 on the earnings.
Look, this is an ABC down. This is pretty intense. So if our A point 111 to 91, 20 bucks. That's a 78 price projection. Let's see what we get down there. That's intense. Well, the thing's been on fire anyway, so you know, right? I mean,
it has.
It's gone from 31 up to, well, what's 31? 31, well, 2011, I guess. Time flies. But that's a problem child. And, you know, it's basically just like the sports retail, is that when the companies go out of business, then the big wholesalers,
selling their items, right? For sure.
Right. You know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a similar. It'd be interesting to see if they have the types of items that consumers will seek out versus just discovering in the mall, right?
Yeah.
You know, or not, whether it's just discovering.
G.I. Joe.
Right. You know, even if you just discover it in Toys R Us, you know.
Right.
Right. Are you going to actually go buy an action figure online? Maybe not as many as you used to buy if you just walk around Toys R Us with your kid and they want 4 of them all at the same time, right?
Right. And you know what's so funny about that, too, is that for some reason, I would rather go to the store, like if you were still really young or we had young kids, I would rather go to the store and be able to pick it out. Isn't that funny?
Is that something that you seek out online, or I don't know, and that's maybe what's showing up in the charts, right? Where if they don't have those types of venues to sell their products to consumers ready to buy them on demand, on the spot.
The dollar, dollar out here today, folks. I expect we're gonna get good currency action, good metals action. This is why. So the benchmark here is August 16th. That was the little dead cat bounce that we got, you know, at the beginning of August. We had a price there of 93.840. Now, the dollar ends up going down to 90.790. It tries like crazy for almost a week between the 27th of September and October 6th to make it into the swing. Well, when it made it into the swing, it failed.
Yep.
And it's like, man, you got to be kidding me. I mean, is it that weak? Well, it was. We come back down again. Now, the last retracement wasn't that bad. It was, you know, that's not deep. But it looks like we're going to fail again. And, you know, so this is going to be a big day. And the reason being is if you take that, then we go over to the gold market, what you're going to see is that the gold market has come right into how this came off the bottom also.
Okay.
And, you know, it's coming in there with a lot lighter volume. You know, well, we'll see. Actually, it's 161,000. We're into 373. The number to keep your eye on here is 1279.20.
Okay, that's the high of that bar.
That's the high of that bar. And I do expect, if we take a look at this, that we're going to get that, we're going to get up to that level. It was right, 1278. It was trading up there. They got
overnight.
They got it down this morning on the open. You know, hit a low of 1273. Kind of came out of there quick. And what we did just do at that 10 o'clock bar, we got some good juice into this 1276.50 mark. So that looks like it's the beginning of that baby wanting to get into higher price. 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials up 20. Nasdaq's down 13. S&Ps are off 1.2. We're going to be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 28. Nasdaq is down 13. S&P is a flat. And if you haven't checked out the Nadex platform, folks, come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner on the top of the side. You can bring up the platform. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can follow along with us as we trade these.
So it's Binary Monday, huh?
You know what? I haven't done a binary in, oh my God, in so long. So it just, to me this morning, it looked like the risk versus the reward. I liked it a lot.
So you got a daily in here. Looks like you got in about 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The strike price is 12.78. So you're looking for greater than 12.78
by 1:30.
By 1:30. And whenever you're trading these binaries, if you have an active position, you pull up the chart. It's actually going to display exactly where you are. So here's your binary that you're long right now, 12.78, and looks like you got in at 26.5, so of course it's increased in value a little bit. Still, it's showing a loss because of the spread, you know, where you got out. But if you went and buy this right now, it'd be 30 to 28, call it. Yeah, and gold right now is trading at 12.75.75, and you need, you know, 12. So you need greater than, and the greater than is important. It can't close at 12.78 on the dot. It's got to be 12.78.0 whatever one. But yeah, by 1:30, and you know that's a nice risk reward. Risking 1 to make 3, if you're looking for that type of a directional move.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I brought up the spread, what was happening, folks, is that there was a spread that I like trading the spreads, but for what I was willing to risk, I'm only risking on this $75 or $80, I believe.
And that's what do you have, 3 contracts? Is that what you're saying? That I mean,
and
just yes, 3 contracts. Yeah.
And on the spread, it was so far away from where we were trading. It wasn't that far away, but it was enough that I could lose just as much money just as quick.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I says, okay, then I'm going to go for the.
Yeah, because it was trading at the floor was probably 12.75, so you weren't going to get anything back until it already got there, and even then you're going to get marginal amounts back if it's 12.77. Whereas if you're looking for a run up to 12.79, 12.80.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm actually, you know, I haven't got it yet, but I'm actually looking for a pretty quick run because when I was doing this, I was also looking at the dollar, and the way that the dollar was trading, the dollar was still having a very hard time getting up into this high this morning. And then, so that's, that 850 is 830 right there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like there wasn't a big, huge push in order to get up and over that level.
Sure.
And now, if you are trading either currencies or the gold or silver, we have volume on the way down inside the dollar. We have two different bars that has some juice in it. Now the real question is going to be, are they going to really get it going?
We'll find out.
So they give me a few dollars. Because, it was interesting there. You only need a couple dollars, but that couple dollars is quite a bit right now because of where this is trading. It's just, I can see it's just as easy for this contract to fall apart and go after, particularly the last 4 days, go after that swing low of 1262, which would be, not great.
Yeah.
Some of the higher, and of course, we're right in the middle of earnings once again. I mean, well, with the beginning.
Talking about gold report too. A bunch of gold companies coming out with their earnings as
huge.
well.
If you're in the gold market, folks, okay, there's a huge amount coming out this week, big time. Let's go take a look. You get Advanced Micro up 22 cents. You can see for Seagate's the big mover out here. Micron Tech's up 19. Mattel's getting hit too. That's down 80 cents.
How about GE just on the top? That's a big move, down $1 for a $23 stock.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This stock. Yeah, this is in big trouble. So.
Wasn't in trouble Friday. What happened? But today it is.
Well,
it's quite a bar on Friday.
It came out with its numbers on Friday, and they were terrible numbers. They bid it up though. It started out at $22, ended up at $23.83. When you pull this back, what's sticking out like a sore thumb is the high of that low, which is $11.35. It took a year to get down from 33 to 22. Maybe it's another year, and it's going to go test that level.
Can you pull up the news on it and just see what they're talking about this morning?
Waiting on, let's see.
Yeah, nothing jumping out too.
Yeah. I mean, after those couple stories last week, this guy has been with GE forever, but now he's the CEO.
Flannery, sure.
Yeah. But I told you the story about the jets,
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, they just had a lot of private jets and had another private jet in case Emmett couldn't.
And it always followed them.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So they got an expense problem, listen, the bottom line, I expect they're going to tackle it. And most of the time when you get someone new, you want to tackle it right away so that he can get a legacy or she can get a legacy.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, hey, if you're going to get rid of something, do it now. So maybe the first year that he's in there, that's what's going to happen.
Sure. Yeah. Come in and make some changes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the big dogs out here. So Amazon down $7. That's $9.75. When are they coming out with numbers? They're coming out. Oh, this is going to be fun this week. The 26th.
Yeah. What day is that? What day is?
I think it's the 24th, isn't it? It's 25th.
Today's the 23rd.
23rd. Good.
Yeah, that's Thursday.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead again.
Thursday's a monster then, because that's Google too.
Yeah.
Google's the 26th. Look at Google's down 10 too. Look at this. What the heck's wrong with these stocks? Facebook, that's November 2nd, I think. November 1st. That's down to. Oh, this is interesting. These stocks are getting some heat here. Netflix, NFLX. Netflix, they just did great financing. Wait to see this. So Netflix is down $1.70, folks, right? Which, they're at highs, but wait to see what they just got money for. This is like wild. Okay, Netflix going to sell $1.6 billion of bonds, largest ever dollar-denominated sale. Let's see. Continue.
Yep.
The 10.5 units can be bought back. Okay, let's see what they say. The 10.5-year notes. This is they're getting money for 10 years. That's a nice long time.
Can't be bought back, right?
Oh, can't. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. It seems that Netflix added 5.3 million customers in the 3 months through September. Okay, here it is. Borrowing costs for the companies with junk ratings that assuming Netflix dropped last week, the lowest in more than 3 years. Yields on bond issued by B-rating companies fell to 5.21% last week. That's still really inexpensive. So that's just so you can understand how this works, too, folks. And this is so. I believe that they're saying that Netflix is probably a B-rated company, right?
Well, just this part of it, too. It says the company has doubled its debt to almost $5 billion over the last 18 months. It may sell another $3 billion in bonds, so that ties into probably why they're getting this rating in terms of having $8 billion in debt.
But picture, you're still getting money. They're getting money for 10.5 years at 5.21% with no collateral.
Yeah. And with not a suspect rating, but they're not a AAA rated.
Right. Yeah. Oh my God.
They'll be around though. That's
I agree.
To me that they fall into that category with the type of revenue streams and growth that they have.
And it's probably because they just upped it so dramatically the last few months.
It is. It's just a massive amount of debt they keep taking on. That's a little alarming. But hey.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 32. Nasdaq's down 15. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 33. You get the Nasdaq down 13. S&Ps are flat. Let's go take a look at the IBB. IBB out here, came down, last week. Nothing real heavy, but now you're going to see out here, we're going to be testing the 329 area, and that's where it broke out from. So this is going to be a big deal here because if you can't handle that area, well, the lower end of that consolidation is 302. Let's REGN. Let's see when some of these are coming out with numbers. So Regeneron, that's November 8th. AMGN, Amgen. Okay, the 25th.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so it's BIIB, Biogen. Okay.
Tuesday before.
Okay, and then so let's see, GIL, Gilead.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so this. Okay, so we're gonna get some action inside those biotechs.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Let's see what Microsoft's doing, because the high flyers that we brought up inside the NDX, most of those were not looking that great. Microsoft, that's the 26th. So that's 26 is a monster day. Is Apple? What's Apple? Apple the 26th too? No, November 2nd. November 2nd for Apple. So the 26th, a big day out here, folks. No two ways about that. Silver, let's go take a look at the silver market, SIZ7. So silver is actually stronger than gold. When you take a look at this, silver is at the very top of the October 6th bar, which is 1689. We hit it today. It looks like it's going to still be actually hard to tell because it's 48,000. You're coming into 105. 48 is pretty good volume, actually, for today. You're coming into 107 also. It's holding price. Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin, man?
5,700, I believe.
There it is. $5,756. And that hit 6,057 today. Look at that. 6,063 Friday.
Okay.
6,067 today. And then you have, Alaouid, Saudi billionaire Prince Alaouid is joining a long list of skeptics saying Bitcoin is a bubble and digital currency continues to set record highs. His quote, "I just don't believe in this Bitcoin thing. I think it's just going to implode one day. I think this is an Enron in the making," Alaouid told CNBC this morning. Just doesn't make sense. The last thing, this thing is not regulated. It's not under control. It's not under supervision of any central bank.
What is interesting is that cryptocurrencies aren't going away.
Right.
But what if one day everybody just starts using Ethereum versus Bitcoin?
Yeah.
That is the worry in my mind of a collapse. That what if that currency goes out of
favor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing that drives it is demand. And if like Bitcoin, and I don't know enough fundamentally, but there's certain deals where you can only do so many transactions per second into the system. It's built in.
Okay.
Something like 7 transactions per second is the most it can do.
I see.
So there's some limitations that some of the other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum have an edge on it. So it's like, what if there's a tipping point where the edge is enough to attract everybody versus nobody?
Yeah. This morning in the journal, right, it has that, so you go from the cryptocurrencies to the tokens, right, which is the cryptocurrency, right?
You're asking me like, right, I'm not, even that terminology is where I lose, because tokens...
This is what Ethereum, they use Ethereum.
I don't think it's Bitcoin, though. That's where I'm saying the difference. I think that's a Ethereum term versus it's not a cryptocurrency, because Bitcoin doesn't have tokens, I believe.
That's right. What happens is that tokens are pushed off from Ethereum.
Okay.
Okay. And they have, you want to see this chart. They have this chart in the journal today. Only 1 out of 10 tokens that have, I think it's 183 million that have been IPO'd the last
mined or created,
yeah. And only 1 out of 10 are actually being able to be used in their trading venues.
Okay.
So the other 9, you can't do anything with them right yet.
Okay.
So and the way that these token companies work is that we'd get together and say, okay, we're gonna create tokens and we're gonna use them for this. Well, they're saying that 9 out of 10 have not been used yet.
Okay.
And they've collected the money.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, and they have
like a little IPO, right?
Yes. Yes. Right. And so they have them listed down. So it's pretty intense, folks. It's like, okay. It's the Wild West.
It is, for sure.
But I can see that it's here, man. I mean, it's here. Just to, it's going to get developed, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I just keep looking at is that, will there be another one that's coming? There's like 60 or 65, and that's just the mainstream ones that are mainstream.
We know about.
I think there might be more. I don't know, but there's at least 60 or 65 that are notable that you can use that exchanges follow. So wouldn't it make sense that there's one winner of the pack?
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think anybody knows who that winner is going to be yet. And if you're not the winner, then do you just fall to the wayside and do nothing, right?
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the XAU, the HUI, because they both are also testing their swing areas. For the XAU, you're talking about 8408. We've hit 8412 thus far. We want this thing out of here. That's the bottom line. That's inside the XAU. Now, they were coming down last week. The difference is the XAU and the HUI, they're both coming down and with dramatically lighter volume. But what we need, if you're in that market today, we need that rejection of lower price. And the Gold Bugs Index, it's 195.10. Right now, we've hit 195.29, so it's threading in a dangerous place. We go take a look at Barrick ABX, which is the largest weighting structure inside both of those. Barrick 1603, that's just hanging on. Newmont, that's down 31. It's not bad. Let's see, Royal Gold, it's down 54. Franco-Nevada, that's up. You know, something, if you're in the silver market, something you want to keep your eye on is wheat and precious metal. Now, this is positive for the contract itself. This thing had a heck of a week last week when the metals market didn't. You know, last week it went from 1975 up to $20.92, and it's following through today. It just wants to get up to its swing point. Now, that's a real positive for the silver market, because this company here is a silver broker. That's all they do. Look at this, 33 employees. The companies inside the metals market that figured this thing out, like, they're really just bankers. And, you know, Royal Gold and Franco-Nevada are streaming companies, same like a banker. But look at that. They take in $832 million with 33 employees. How cool is that?
Royalty deal, right?
Exactly. Well, they do it a little bit differently. They do it as the way a royalty deal works is this: you get a mine, and then they'll turn around and say that, okay, I'll turn around and say, I'll give you this much money for this stream coming up. What Wheaton is doing is saying you get a silver, right? And you think there's this much in there, right? And silver's trading at $16.92. I said I'll buy this off you for the next 10 years at $17.10.
Okay.
It's the same type of thing. Do you know what I mean? And you know, stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 30. You get the Nasdaq down 13. S&Ps are off 1. Let's go take a look at Eldorado Gold. So Eldorado's gold is getting hit this morning. It's down 38 cents at 179. And the 177, let me pull this back a bit here. Yeah, 177 is a big number to basically hold. And what this is about, this is one of the big mines in Turkey. So what they're saying, Eldorado fell as much as 16% intraday in Canada after cutting a 2017 production forecast for its flagship Turkey mine the second time this year to 170,000 to 180,000 ounces. It also raised the cash guidance to 500 to 550 from 450 to 500.
It's the cash cost of producing it, probably.
Yeah, that raised it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to get as much out of the ground, and it's going to cost them $50 to $100 more than they thought for every ounce they do get out of the ground. So
let's see. On June 27th, they had guidance of 180 to 210,000 from the original guidance of 230 to 245. What's going on with this mine in particular, too? They've been well, here, let's just go through the whole thing. The company said at that time that the production cut doesn't change the business fundamentals of the company, and it's simply deferral ounces to later in 2017.
Deferral of the ounces to the next year, basically.
Yeah. Now, this is what this is about. That guidance is now under review. So, bottom line, you're going to know real quick, because this is they have this out as a material fact because they're coming out with numbers like right now. It's October 27th, right? Is it?
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. We can pull it up afterwards, but
yeah, I think I saw October 27th somewhere in here. Let me just pull this up. So if you're in this, you want that 177 to hold. Oh, October 26th after the market.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So that's a number you want to hold, and we're teetering right at it. You know, someone must be buying it. We're at 179.
It'd be interesting to see what else is in those numbers, because to come out 2 days ahead of your numbers, basically announce that your numbers are going to be bad. Maybe there's more bad in there, and they didn't want it all to be bad at the same time. So there might be more in those numbers than...
Right. And what does happen is that there are certain rules that, you know, bottom line is that if you know a material fact before you're coming out with numbers, guidance, you're supposed to tell them. I mean,
I wonder how that works when you're within 2 days of the actual announcing.
And what is a material fact?
Yeah.
That's, you know, is it something that will affect the stock by 5%?
I'm just saying, if you're putting together your press release for your numbers for Wednesday, and you're putting it together on Tuesday, do you have to announce it on Tuesday, since you know? Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, they're in the week of putting together your numbers. I'm sure I wonder why there's a lot.
And they certainly should have known that before now.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Let's go over and take a look at that gold market and see where I'm having a tough time getting this 78 going here.
Okay.
I'm at 75. It's just laying at 75.
75.60. So you need about $2.50.
All right. The high thus far this morning is 76.50. That was at 10 o'clock.
Okay. It's just kind of hanging around.
So if we take a look at this, let's see where we hang out here.
Yeah, so as time creeps down, right? We saw that. You know, it's pretty similar where it was at, maybe a little bit higher, but now that binary is trading at about 15 by 25 or 16 by 24.
Right.
And still pretty similar to where you got in at it at 26.50 because it was lower at that time, but time has eroded on you.
And what I had done there, I actually, I put the order in and let it lay in there. It was like 30 by 34.
Okay, and you wanted it to come down a little
I
bit.
did. You know what it was? I didn't know.
And it probably came down when gold pulled back a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
And that would
because I didn't see it. I didn't
more out of the money.
Right.
So
I didn't see it get executed.
you got executed at 831, which was somewhere in this big red bar.
Right.
So that's where, as the price dropped, you're going to be more out of the money for a 1278.
Yeah.
Price of this is going to decline, and that's when you.
And that's what I wanted.
Yeah,
I wanted the risk versus reward.
You wanted a risk in one
I didn't
to
want
make
to
three,
spend
or-
33,
Sure.
you know, to make 67. Do you know what I mean? I was like, okay, I'll spend 25 to make 75.
It's a big difference risking one to make three versus risking one to make two in the long haul.
Right.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and I thought in particular that if you get a little pop, then I could sell one at 75 if it popped over it, and I get my money back, and we'll see what happens at 130.
Sure. And again, you're only $2.50, $2.65 right now, which is not impossible with 3 hours almost left until expiration.
Right. Yeah. And if we go, let's go see if I get that dollar still going with me. I'm banking on the dollar, folks.
Sure.
That's the bottom line. Yeah, it's still there. You know, still. It's having a hard time catching a bid still. I need that seller to come in one more time. Get it under 93,665, which was the highs of Friday, 675.
Okay.
So lots of numbers this week. You know, every day we're going to be, let's see, EVTSER. Let's just see what's out here today. So...
No, there's almost too many to count when they do this to us.
But what we'll do is this. Let's go after the market close today,
Okay.
just to see if... Well, look at these. Oh, my God.
Okay, there's the aftermarket.
Okay, so there's the aftermarket close. Let's see. We take a look at JBT. What is that? Oh, John Bean. I don't know them.
No.
Okay. Okay. Rambus Technology. That's an old one. Meaning that it used to be a high flyer.
Keep scrolling.
There's not enough. There's not a lot.
No, so we're already into.
Oh, Zion Trust. That's a big bank. That's a New York bank.
5 o'clock.
Yeah. And then tomorrow morning, let's see what we got. It's funny when you look at them like this, right? It's not.
Well, what's happening?
Oh, TD Ameritrade.
Just so there's 1,129 events in this. There's 1,100 as they go down here.
Wow. Okay.
And this is just gonna. Let's see where the end of it is. That's just this week.
So there's 1,129 numbers coming out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of numbers this week.
That is a lot of numbers. Yeah. So you were saying TD Bank is coming out,
Yeah.
and I saw. Of course, they're a great sponsor, but I saw an article I haven't read yet. I think it was on Bloomberg talking about that they're a top 10 bank now,
Yes.
and nobody even knows it or something was the headline.
Exactly.
And I pulled it up to read later. Yeah.
And they plan on getting more aggressive, opening up more branches, right?
They're a great company, man.
No, I
Believe
know.
it. I should have a bank account there.
Yeah, it's intriguing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when you actually take a look at it. And of course, Boston Garden is TD Garden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
They still call it the Fleet Center. People,
Do they? Who are you hanging out with?
I guess I do.
I haven't heard that term in about a decade.
That's
but
pretty
okay.
bad. Okay. Well, what can you do?
Fleet Center.
877-927-6648. Let's go.
I don't even remember the company Fleet.
Oh, see that?
I do, but it's been a while since I've heard that name.
You got the 10-year note, folks, is rejecting lower price. This is action, and it's going to be lighter volume. We're at 598,000. I think this is 1.8 million contracts. It's not, that won't do that kind of number. Yeah, it's 1.8 million. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share bull and bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now up 24, Nasdaq's down 15, S&Ps are off 1.5. Bottom line, you get a Monday after a run. Let's see, how long we've been running now? Take a look at this S&P. Oh my God, look at this.
Just don't stop, man.
Seriously. So the last low that I have is 24.88, and that was September 25th.
Almost 100 points on the S&P.
Yeah, and then really, you know, it's like, okay, did it really go down there? It's like, realistically, you can always bring it back to 24.17, right?
Sure.
August 21st.
August 21st, yeah.
It's pretty intense.
That's when the heck of a run started.
Yeah. So that's, what, almost 150 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, coming off 24, that would be about 6%.
And then if we take a look at the Dow, yeah, there you go. The Dow, 21,600, 23,349.
Yeah, even more, probably like 7% or so.
HD, let's go see what's going on. Home Depot's put the juice inside this today. So what's that about, besides making money? Let's see.
I see pumpkin stories. No.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what's doing it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just people are fixing their houses. That's, between building and look at that move. Definitely. So if we go back, 2011, $28.
Quite a run.
Quite a run, no doubt about it. And if we take a look at the volumes, revenue volumes, that is, look at that. 2013, $74 billion. 2017, $94 billion.
About to crack that $100 billion mark.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Not a bad number.
Stay right there, folks. We got Think or Swim coming up next, of course. Then we get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. We'll be back this afternoon. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one. Thanks, pal. Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.